Welcome to the first episode of Group Chat Family Edition, your quick encouragement to spark meaningful discipleship moments at home. I'm your host, Brett, and I love helping students grow in their faith and giving families the tools they need for discipleship at home. This week in our Sunday discussion from the Gospel Project, we talked about 1 Kings chapters 12 and 14, where we see Jeroboam, out of fear, led Israel into idolatry by creating golden calves. His actions remind us that when we imitate the world instead of Christ, we lose sight of who we are in Him, and we can oftentimes lead others astray. So here's how you can help bring this home. Talk about idolatry. What does it look like today? Maybe it's screens, maybe it's sports, maybe it's success. But anything that takes our focus off of Jesus is idolatry. Ask your student, where do you see signs of misplaced focus in our own family? And thirdly, discuss ways to guard your heart and refocus on Christ together. And if you're looking for a fun twist in all of this, play a game of charades using names of people your family admires. Then ask your student, who are we imitating and why does it matter? Let it lead to a conversation about imitating Jesus above all. Now, here's what's going on in our high school ministry on Wednesday night this week. We're going to be walking through 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 11 through 25 in a session called Unshaken Humility. We'll be talking about what it means to properly submit to authority, and not just earthly authority, but recognizing that God is the ultimate authority and the giver of all authority. Encourage your student to come ready to wrestle with questions like, how do we live humbly in a world that often resists authority? What does it look like when we submit in a way that honors God? And how did Jesus model submission even in His suffering? Now, across the hall from us in the Middle School Worship Center, Kieran is going to be hosting a How to Share the Gospel workshop. In this time, middle school students will be trained on how to clearly and confidently share the gospel with others. We know we're commanded to share the good news, so let's learn how to do it. They'll discuss the importance of gospel sharing and practice with one another in their small groups. It's a hands-on, practical night designed to equip students with tools to live out their faith boldly. And finally, be on the lookout for upcoming events and key dates. Listen, we've got a lot on the table with winter retreat and summer camps and mission trips on the horizon, and we want your student to be a part of these life-changing experiences. These events aren't just fun, they're heart-changing, and they help build lasting community. So stay tuned for sign-ups, parent meetings, and more details coming soon. If you're not already a part of our parent email list, make sure you get connected so you don't miss anything. Thanks so much for joining us today in our episode of Group Chat Family Edition. Keep the conversations going and keep pointing your family to Jesus. We'll see you next time.